Welcome to Real Talk with Reginald D's motivational coaching, question, and answer segment. I'm your motivational coach, Reginald D. On today's episode, I will be addressing a powerful and important question from one of my listeners. Today's question comes from a listener who writes, Reginald D, I feel like I'm self-sabotaging my life. And every time I get close to achieving something significant, I somehow ruin it. How can I fix this? I would like to first thank my listener for the question and to let you know that self-sabotage is a common issue that many people struggle with. But the good news is, it's something that you can overcome. We'll explore what self-sabotage is, why it happens, and some practical strategies to break the cycle. We'll also end with a challenge for the week ahead to help you start making positive changes. Let's start by understanding what self-sabotage is. Self-sabotage is when you consciously or unconsciously hinder your own success and well-being. It's the behaviors and thoughts that create obstacles in our path, often leading us to fail or underachieve in areas where we have the potential to succeed. I've been there before. I have self-sabotaged myself so many times in life. But I had to end up looking in the mirror one day and understand why things wasn't working. It wasn't working because of me. The term sabotage refers to the intentional act of damaging, obstructing, or impairing something to prevent it from functioning properly. While we may not often consciously hinder ourselves from achieving our goals, we can still engage in behaviors or make comments that obstruct our progress. To outsiders, these actions might even appear intentional. Self-sabotage often occurs when you hinder your own success, and it can show up in your life in various ways. It can show up as a procrastination, perfectionism, negative self-talk, fear of failure, or self-medication. There are several signs that indicate you might be self-sabotaging. Are you frequently questioning why things don't go as planned? Do you often second guess or doubt yourself? Do you not even attempt to reach your goals? Do you engage in actions that lead to outcomes opposite of your intentions? Do you believe you don't deserve better and act in ways that reinforce that belief? Because let me tell you something about your life. You always deserve better. Now let's talk about some of the reasons for self-sabotage. You might hinder your progress for various reasons, often through acts of self-sabotage, whether it's consciously or unconsciously. The causes can stem from childhood issues, previous relationship impacts, low self-esteem, or coping difficulties. Self-sabotage often serves as a coping mechanism to handle stressful situations and past traumas. People who self-sabotage might be aware of their actions. For example, someone on a diet might knowingly sabotage their efforts by eating an entire carton of ice cream. Sometimes self-sabotaging actions can be unconscious. For instance, a person might miss a work deadline, and on the surface it appears as though they were simply running late. However, the underlying fear of failure causes them to miss the due date, therefore hindering their chances of advancing in the company. Also, growing up in a dysfunctional family can contribute to self-sabotaging behavior. Early interactions with caregivers significantly influence how we connect with others later in life. If your parents repeatedly told you that you would never amount to much, you might unconsciously fulfill what they said by sabotaging your own efforts to succeed. Next, let's explore the potential reasons behind self-sabotage and its underlying causes. Low self-esteem, fear of success, staying in your comfort zone. You may have negative past experiences, self-image, bad habits. You may have fear or discomfort with change, need for control, content with your current status, fear of failure. Understanding these reasons can help identify the root causes of self-sabotage and address them effectively. Now that we understand what self-sabotage is and why it happens, let's discuss practical strategies to overcome it. First, look for patterns in your life. Have you been prone to hinder your good efforts repeatedly? Did these acts occur before you were about to succeed or when you were close to achieving your personal desires? As I mentioned, this behavior may stem from a childhood. Some parents, either knowing no better or afraid that their children will be disappointed, they tell their kids not to think big. Maybe they said, "Who are you to believe you can go to college? You need to work like the rest of us." The first step in overcoming self-sabotage is to become more aware of your self-sabotaging behaviors. Keep a journal to track your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Note when you procrastinate, engage in negative talk, or avoid opportunities. Identifying patterns can help you understand when and why you self-sabotage. Challenge the negative beliefs that drive self-sabotage. Ask yourself if these beliefs are based on facts or assumptions. Replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations and realistic perspective. For example, instead of thinking, "I'll never succeed," tell yourself, "I have the skills and the determination to succeed." Adopt a growth mindset, which sees challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. Embrace failures as part of the learning process rather than giving up. Your environment plays a crucial role in behavior. Create a workspace and living environment that promotes productivity and positivity. Remove distractions and add elements that inspire and motivate you, man. Ultimately, overcoming self-sabotage requires taking action. Even if you feel afraid or uncertain, take small steps towards your goals. Action builds confidence and reduces the power of fear. Now, here's your challenge for the week. Identify one self-sabotaging behavior you want to change. It could be procrastination, negative self-talk, or avoiding opportunities. For the next 7 days, commit to taking small positive actions each day that counteracts this behavior. For example, if you procrastinate, set a timer for 15 minutes and work on a task without interruption. If you engage in negative talk, write down a positive affirmation each morning and repeat it throughout the day. Reflect on your progress at the end of the week. Notice any changes in your mindset and behavior. Celebrate your efforts and continue building on these small successes. Overcoming self-sabotage is a journey that requires patience, self-awareness, and persistence. By understanding the root causes and implementing practical strategies, you can break the cycle and move toward a more fulfilling and successful life. Remember, it's okay to seek support and take small steps. Each step brings you closer to your goals. To my listener, thank you for your question, and I truly hope it helps people today. Now, don't forget to send your questions to me via email at rsherman@realtalkwithreginald.com or visit my website at realtalkwithreginald.com and do me a favor. Make sure you share this episode with your family and friends. And don't forget to subscribe to the show so you can receive alerts every Tuesday and Thursday when new episodes are published. That's all for today's episode, fam. I hope this episode has provided valuable insights and strategies to help you overcome self-sabotage. And until next time, embrace your potential and keep striving for greatness. See you next time.